So I don't know what I'm gonna title this video, but this is for beginner barbers. So if you are a beginner barber, stick to this video. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to yet another YouTube video. I'm Giovanni Brennan. Today I will be making a list, not a list, but a list of top things that beginner barbers need and should get. So going into this video, let's start off with essentials, I want to say. So little stuff like this: a brush. This is my fade brush by Jack Dean. It is a little bit pricey, 19 bucks. Actually scratched at 29 bucks, but it's worth it. I really like it. It's from the UK, so I really recommend it. So first thing, brushes. I not only have that brush, I also have these baby brushes from Sally's, the Gamma fade brush, then a knuckle brush that I kind of don't really use, that I just kind of got, and it's kind of not like brushes, but kind of is like brushes, but dusters, neck dusters. So I have different ones. I have this big one by Diane, I got it on Amazon. I have this one by Black Ice, I've been using this one recently. I have this one by Denman, it's really nice, you could disinfect it. So these aren't as soft as other choices I'm giving you, but they do the same job, you know. So the Jack Dean one, I kind of use it more like for appliances and cleaning off my chair or my work area, and then the other ones I'll use them on clients, you know. And then I have this other one, it's kind of like a whiskey, kind of longer, so kind of like for the face and more gentle areas. And then another great choice, or necessity actually, if I want to make this video clear: combs. A variety of different widths. Alright, so the combs that we are going to be talking about are some different ones for today. So we have the very thin side, and then the medium, smaller side right here. So what is this, like a 7-inch comb? So this is a good cutting comb with shear work. So boom, and then it's not too much right here, like it's not too big. Like if I were to use this comb, all right, like going like this, boom, oh, you know, so you're gonna end up cutting the comb. Like you don't need that. All right, you don't need to be all and not cut the comb. No, you don't need that. So that's why they make specific combs. They make this, oh, almost dropped it. They make this bigger one. So this kind of like those other ones, but more like just shear over comb. They also make rat tail combs. So these are a little bit more popular with like braiding and making sections. So that's that. And then they have these tapered combs. So these are pretty nice for detail work with your thinning shears. So you could detail boom, or if you want to detail it more, you go boom, you know, with the thinner side. But yeah, there's a lot of different combs. One of my favorite combs by YS Park is this regular comb. It has very thin teeth on this side and then wider teeth on this side with well, I would say a broken side. Not broken, but like they made it shorter just so whenever you do part hair, it's a lot easier, because this will grab and make that section a lot easier. So, and then just the feel of this comb, it's quality. I mean, yeah, it is expensive, 13 bucks, but I mean, it's worth it, you know. I'd rather spend a good amount on a comb than it breaking, you know, if I were to buy a cheap one and having to buy another one and another one, you know. Alright, and then next up will be shave gel. So yes guys, I do have 245 shave gel. I'm not sponsored by them or anything, you know. Chris Bosio, my mentor, you know, he's not sponsoring me yet, but I mean, I'm not asking for that sponsorship, you know, but I always get the name wrong. Styptic powder. So here. Just in case of any nicks or redness with any clients. So it's just a little powder that you put on there if they're getting red or irritated, you know, so it could protect them from whenever you put on the aftershave, you know, so it won't sting or, you know, or it won't burn too bad. And after that, I'd recommend some blow drying brushes. So there's a round brush. I have a smaller round brush that I don't even use. I have bigger brushes as well. Vent brushes for whenever you're blow drying, and a magical wet brush. They're pretty good for tangles, so if you get a client that has a little bit longer hair and it tingles, use that brush, you know. What is it? What else? I'm trying to think. Something else that you guys will really need, that you guys won't even think about, you know. So hair products. You don't need to have name brand, you don't need to have every single product that's made, that every single barbering company makes, but at least have some, you know, have some variety for your clients. You know, you never know if your client's gonna go out after the haircut, you know, and they go out looking all like without unprepared, you know. So just ask, you know, it doesn't hurt to ask, hey bro, would you like any hair product, you know, like before you leave. So this will be kind of in the same category. So hair clips, duck clips, and hair grips. So all for the same purpose, sectioning or putting in the hair, you know. So I really recommend these for the lineup. So whenever you're gonna do someone's lineup, but what is it? I mean, it is very, very useful. So these, I don't really use the clips. I mean, I have them, but I don't really use them. But I would rather use these for sectioning and all that with men's hair than instead of using the duck clips, because these are a lot more convenient and smoother than the duck clips, you know, because the duck clips, they take up a lot of space, you know, so they look cleaner as well. And then a very important thing that we do not want to leave out for a beginner barber: a hair cutting system, a fading system, a haircut in general system. Just the way you're gonna start a haircut, the way you're gonna consult a client about the haircut, and the way you're gonna go through with the haircut, and the way you're gonna finish the haircut, all matters. So think about a system, watch other bigger barbers out on Instagram or YouTube and TikTok as well, and kind of pick up one thing or another from each guy. A hard brush, guys. Hard brush. Hard on one side. I'm sorry, it's kind of used already. It's rough and hard on one side for the hairs and the blade, to get all the hairs off the blade, and then the soft bristle side for the body of the clipper. So I like to protect my machines, you know, my investments, treat them like babies. So we use the rough side on the blade to get all the hairs off, and then the soft side on the body. taking care of your machines, taking care of your money makers, you know. So you don't want to be scratching them. I mean, obviously, if you scratch it, I mean, it'll still work. But you want to take care of it. You know, what if you want to sell it in a couple months? What if you got tired of it? Or what if you're gonna get a new machine that's better than it, that you're gonna replace it? So it needs to be in mint condition, you know, so you can still sell it at a good price. So that's another little gem, hidden gem. But another item on the list, brush. So not a brush for the clients, but a brush for your equipment. So then another added necessity, powder. So this is a regular powder that you'll be seeing everywhere in every barbershop you walk in. You can find one of these. So the main deal is with your neck dusters, boom, and they smell good. They smell good, and they dry. So what the purpose of this is to dry the skin. So if they're sweating, that's a nice little hack. If they're sweating, boom, put some of this, boom, 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 and then and then their hair will be not as sweaty, not as wet. So just another little hidden gem right there, you know. So and then my next thing on the list would be a mat, a barber mat, or at least something, you know, so you could have something that's rubber, something that's sanitary and that you could sanitize easily, so you could keep your machines on top of it. So then you won't have to risk them falling, you know. So yeah, if you're cutting from home or whatever, you know, and you just have it on a regular table, they might slip, you know. You might go, oh, and then they go flying, you know, and they break. So if you have a rubber mat down, you know, you won't be risking it as much, you know. So I really recommend it. Alright guys, and obviously this is just like a materials list. It's not gonna be oh, get this clipper, get these trimmers, oh yeah. No, I'm not gonna be recommending trimmers or clippers in this. It's more of a essentials pack, if you want to call it. So I don't know what I'm gonna title this video, but this is for beginner barbers. So if you are a beginner barber, stick to this video. But I mean, we should already be halfway through this video, but I mean, still stick through it. What else? Barbicide. Get yourself a barbicide. I mean, I would pick it up, but it's filled up, you know. So get yourself a Barbershop Jar. Find it on Amazon, and then buy Barbicide, and then just search up a quick video how to mix it and how to safely use it. I mean, it's not like acid or anything, you know, where you could harm yourself that way, but just know how to use it, know when to dump it out, and how often you should be putting in your materials in there. And probably the next thing would be is a cape. Getting yourself a decent cape, you know, and then from there you could keep getting more and more capes. But lighting as well is another essential one. So even if you get the little $20 14-inch ring light from Amazon, dude, that's something, you know. I've been seeing people that are cutting in a dark room, you know, with just a little light. I mean, this is a little light. Like, look at this, guys. Like, it's a big light. I mean, it's a bright light, but imagine if it was a little regular light bulb. So I've been seeing people cutting like that. So I mean, as long as you have some other little external light, you should be good. But other than that, guys, I think I will make a part 2 to this video to make it a little series for beginner barbers. But I'm Giovanni Brenes, aka Gio, aka Brenes Cuts the man. No, I'm kidding. Until next time, guys, please drop a like, drop any comments if you guys have any questions. And until next time, guys, we outie. Please comment down below if you like this video or if it was useful or helpful. Until next time, guys. Later.